All right, this has been, are you Miss Jessica Rogers? Oh, Jessica, sorry, they're gonna have to unmute you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Gil. Are you Miss Jessica Rogers?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, Miss Rogers. Can you raise your right
Morning.
hand for me?
Yes, sir.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Miss Rogers, is it okay with you that we proceed with this hearing on this Zoom platform rather than in person? Is that okay with you?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Rogers. Let's see, you are charged by information in this case with the offense of assault causing bodily injury. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's a Class A misdemeanor, Miss Rogers. So it's punishable by anywhere from a $0 to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail.
Sir.
You understand the range of punishment that applies in your case?
Yes, sir.
Miss Rogers, you have several legal rights at this point. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and
Yes,
to
sir.
confront the witnesses against you in this case. Miss Rogers, what that means is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Miss Rogers, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Miss Rogers, do you understand that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, Miss Rogers, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork that I've shared with you called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Miss
Yes, sir.
Rogers, did you go over this paperwork in detail with your attorney before you signed it?
Yes, sir, I did.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
All right, because these documents tell me, Miss Rogers, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all those trial rights that we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so that you may enter into an agreement with the state of Texas. Miss Rogers, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Miss Rogers, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case.
Yes,
First
sir.
First thing you need to understand about that, Miss Rogers, is the fact that I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Miss Rogers, do me a favor. The prosecutor's going to read the plea bargain to both of us. Listen up, and then I'll talk to you about it. All right. Jonathan, can you tell me what the plea bargain might be from Miss Rogers?
Yes, Judge. It's a $0 fine plus court cost, 18 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served. We would ask that time and money run concurrent and the judgment be satisfied. The state is taking into consideration 716-834.
Keith, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Judge.
Miss Rogers, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Keith, does Miss Rogers have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Has she been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
She has.
In your opinion, is she legally competent to waive her rights and enter into this plea?
I believe she is.
All right, Miss Jessica Rogers, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yo, how you doing, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Rogers, please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of assault causing bodily injury. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
There's no content.
Okay, Miss Rogers, you understand that no contest plea, I can still find you guilty. You understand that?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Okay, well, you understand, I can still find you guilty. What you're saying is I'm not going to contest the charges.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, but after talking with your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Miss Rogers. I'll accept your plea. Hang on just a second, Miss Rogers. Let me write all this stuff down, okay?
Yes, sir.
I talk faster than I can type.
Yes, sir.
Postal court. 18 days, right? Wasn't it? Yes, 18.
COU.
And TIC county court case.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Rogers, I'm going to find upon your plea of no contest that you are guilty of the offense of assault causing bodily injury. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court, and 18 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, Ms. Rogers, which means that your judgment in this case is satisfied by the time that you've already served. I will
Yes.
take into consideration and dismiss cause number County Court 716834 as part of this plea bargain. Ms. Rogers, this was a plea bargain situation. You do not have a right to appeal. Ms. Rogers, do you have any questions?
I'm going home, right?
You should be going home today as soon as we get all this paperwork into the computer and stuff, okay?
Thank you, Judge, so much.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keith, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Judge.
Keith. Thank you.
We're excused.
You are, sir.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Yes,
You too,
sir.
Keith.
Gil. Gil.
Okay.
You want me to go get him?
No.
Still waiting on inmates, Judge. Just still waiting.
Sit down and wait.
What else?
That's it. Sit down and wait.
Go raise up.
So Carruthers is going to two.
Carruthers is going to. I already got him set up.
Okay.
So as soon as we get Ornelas, we're gonna put him in too. Hey, there's no communicating with each other, okay? That's the same rule every day, all right?
Hey, keep it quiet.
Okay, still talking.
Should I take it back to the unit, to the?
Uh, Karen Corby's client is here, Judge Carruthers, Carruthers. We'll be ready with that one in just a little bit, Judge. There we are.
Karen Corey's
Okay,
ready.
I don't see any paperwork on that one. Hang on.
Money Honor.
Hi, Karen. Let me just see. I don't, your client is,
Andre Carruthers? Yes, sir.
I don't have any paperwork on Carruthers.
Let me go make sure the bailiffs put send on that, on those documents, Judge. I'll be right back. Yeah, they had to push send on that, Judge. So that's.
I got
coming.
it. I
Okay,
got it,
perfect.
but he's, Mr. Carruthers is on mute.
Oh. All right, Judge. They're doing it.
Thanks, Gil.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is 707-981, State of Texas versus Andre. Is it Carruthers?
Yes, sir.
Oh, looks like it's spelled wrong here. It's spelled Carruthers.
Corrothers.
Yeah, it's spelled wrong up here, but it's spelled right below it. So, Mr. Carruthers, do me a favor, sir. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you
Yes,
swear
sir.
to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Carruthers, is it all right with you that we proceed with your plea hearing by video conference this morning rather than in person?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that, sir. Mr. Carruthers, you're charged by information with the offense of theft 100 to 750. Do you understand that charge against you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carruthers, that's a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bear County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carruthers, you have several legal rights, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case. Mr. Carruthers, what that means, sir, is you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court to testify against you, where your lawyer can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Carruthers, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as she would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Carruthers, do you understand, sir, that you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand, Mr. Carruthers, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
But if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork that I'm going to share with you right now. I apologize, I didn't share it earlier. It's called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Carruthers, did you go over this paperwork in detail with Ms. Corby before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because these documents tell me, Mr. Carruthers, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and you further understand you have all those trial rights we just talked about, but you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so that you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Carruthers, Mr. Carruthers, is that what you wish to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, fabulous. Then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Carruthers, it looks like you have a plea bargain in this case. The first thing you need to understand about that, sir, is the fact that I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything that you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carruthers, do me a favor, sir. Just listen up right now because the prosecutor is going to read us what the plea bargain is. And I just need you to listen and make sure it's okay. All right, Jonathan, what's the plea bargain for Mr. Carruthers?
Yes, Judge. It's a $0 fine plus court cost, 8 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served. We'd ask time and money run concurrent, and the judge would be satisfied.
Ms. Corby, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Carruthers, is that the agreement as you understand it, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me just a second, sir. I got to just catch up with this paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Corby, does Mr.
Yes, sir.
Carruthers have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
I believe so, yes, Judge.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
Yes,
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
yes,
Mr. Andre Carruthers, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Carruthers, then please tell me how you plead to the charge of theft. What is it, 100 to 750? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I plead guilty.
All right,
no,
has anybody?
no
I
contest,
mean,
Your
no,
Honor.
no contest. I'm sorry,
Okay.
sir.
That's okay, sir. Mr. Carruthers, the fact of the matter is, even on a no contest plea, I can still find you guilty in this case. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
sir.
And after talking with your lawyer and given this plea bargain, have you decided it's in your own best interest to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Hang on just a second. Jonathan, what is the actual crime here? Is it 100 to 750? Because I have on my docket sheet 50 to 500.
Judge, I'm showing it as 100 to 750.
Okay, good. So he was admonished correctly. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's different on two sheets of paper. 8 days, right? Credit for time served, time and money. Okay, Mr. Carruthers, upon your plea of no contest, I find you guilty of the offense of theft 100 to 750. Class B misdemeanor. Having made that finding, I assess punishment at 0 fine, the cost of court, and 8 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for all the time that you have served, Mr. Carruthers, which means your judgment in this case is satisfied by the time you've already served. I have filed your plea bargain. It was a plea bargain situation, Mr. Carruthers, so you do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Carruthers, do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. Good luck, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. You
You're
have
very
a
welcome,
blessed
sir.
day.
Karen Corby, always a pleasure. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll take care. Bye, Andre.
Bye.
You have your card?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, your card.
Let me have this.
I will. You know, Rose like it too. Yeah.
No, just waiting. I'm looking for.
Judge, I was gonna see if we can do some bonds and get some bonds out of the way, but we're still waiting for about 20 inmates, Judge. So, according to the bailiffs, we might as well just wait, because then we're gonna have to wait anyway for the other 20 to get here. So.
Yeah, is the bond attorney even here?
No, Judge.
Well, then we can't do it without the bond attorney.
Yeah, right.
He's still over there. He's still over there, so let's call them up.
Oh, okay.
Ornelas is still in annex there and pick them up.
Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We don't need.
Well, I can start getting these, you want to get some of these bonds done, Judge, at least a few of them? Or the ones that are here?
I'd love to, but I thought we were waiting on the bond attorney. Are we?
Yeah,
can we
we're,
do it?
I'm gonna get the bond attorneys on, Judge. I just wanted to ask your permission first to get these done.
Yeah, you just let me know and I'll go off YouTube and I'll do all that stuff.
Okay, got it, Judge. Let me start getting them on.